watch out! Back! Oh, watch out! Back! Good morning. It is bright and early. Getting the boat loaded up right now. Trying to be a little bit quiet because we have a lot of neighbors around. But we're heading down south of Miami to a new launch ramp, a place I've never been to. Got a few places that we want to check out. Everybody that I've talked to down here says they hate boating down near Miami because they say people down there are insane. They boat like maniacs. We'll see what happens down there. It's only Wednesday and we're going down for sunrise. So we just got to throw everything in here and then we have about a 45-minute drive to get to the boat ramp. We're trying to beat this morning rush hour traffic. So let's get to it. Let's hit the road. We just made it down to Crandon Park Marina and boat ramp. It's pretty nice. We're like some of the only people here. Got the boat looking beautiful. Sunrise is happening right now. It's time to launch this puppy. Just getting her ready right here. Gonna pop the straps off, put the plug in, and I think we're good. Nothing we're forgetting, nothing stupid. I'll tighten it, don't worry. It's a little bit windy out. Hopefully we'll be all right out there.
Waking up in the morning to come out here feels so good. Suck getting up, but being out here now and dropping in with the sun coming out, freaking unbeatable vibes. The sun's peeking up, we timed this so perfectly. Today could not be going smoother.
All right, let's launch this baby. Ready to get out there. This is very unlike me to be up and out here so early in the morning. It took us a lot longer to get here than expected though. But we are at Crandon Park at the public launch, which is huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 freaking boat ramps. Holy sh! This is the biggest boat ramp I've been to. Oh wow, this is nice. All right, we're totally free, so you should be good to go there. Looks like we're good. Wait, is it? Hey, get out of there. I think the pulpit's stuck on the roller, is it? There we go. This boat ramp is awesome. Look how massive this is. I want to see this place on the weekend. So far, the entire time we've been in Miami, every time we go to the boat ramp, nobody's here because it's too cold for all the Floridians, but for us, this is beautiful weather. We also come on weekdays, which is amazing. So I think we're ready to launch. First time over here at Crandon Park. Let's go, let's get out there. Let's find out what we're doing and try to not run aground. That's the goal today. It is 7 a.m. and there's the sunrise. Already so warm out that I'm dying in this hoodie, so I gotta get this thing off. I'm starting to sweat. To be in a place like this time of year, in this type of weather, like so freaking grateful for this. For the first 26 years of my life, I basically just froze to death every winter in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Right now, this would be a miserable, miserable time in Pennsylvania. So right now, I am loving this. This is, like, I'm just staring at a skyline of Miami. I got the sunrise behind me. Gunner's flying the drone. Bright blue, clear water. This is just, it really doesn't get much better than this. The first spot I think we're gonna head over to is Nixon Sandbar. It's not too far away. I'm not sure if you can hear me right now with this audio, so I apologize. This is incredible. This is everything I've ever wanted. We just pulled up to the sandbar. Gunner's about to toss the anchor out in there. We're in 2.5 feet of water right now, and the tide is going down. It's so funny. It's literally just right there in the water.
We don't need all that at all.
I'm so used to just like in the Ohio River back home where we drop the anchor and you have no idea if it's making it to the bottom yet because it's just, once it goes a couple inches under the water, it's completely dark. Here, you can see it just laying right there in the water. Oh, this is beautiful. So freaking beautiful. Miami in the background, Key Biscayne in the other background. Not a bad life out here. Next on the list is to buy a grill that we can slap right down there in one of the rod holders and then come out here, grill up some food. Right now, all we have is cold stuff. We have no way to heat anything up. So that is the next upgrade coming to the boat. Water temp out here, 69 degrees. the most perfect temperature. Just kidding, I actually would prefer it to be much warmer than this. This is probably gonna be cold for me because I hate cold water. I will not take the microphone in the water with me this time. Oh no! No! My microphone! Are you serious?
I was not expecting that.
It's actually not terrible. It's a little chilly, but it's not that bad.
It's a perfect morning temperature.
This is a very, like, I wish that's what an ice bath felt like, but ice baths are way worse than that. Beautiful!
Nothing like a little banana on a boat.
Now, even though we're not leaving the country in the boat today, I do have some exciting upcoming travel plans in this boat. Cruising over to the Bahamas, leaving the States. I've mentioned it in a lot of videos, and that's where today's sponsor comes in, Saily. Saily is a global eSIM service for travelers, and they've got flexible data plans in over 180 countries. You don't have to mess around with physical SIM cards anymore, none of the crazy roaming fees, and I can set it up on my phone within minutes and have great service almost anywhere in the world. So whether I'm taking the boat out to the Bahamas or taking my normal South America trip in the winter to escape the cold, anywhere I go, easy service on my phone, no SIM card mess. And the best part, it's ready to go whenever I am. I just pick a plan, activate it before the trip, and bam, I've got data. I've traveled to so many countries in my life, and it's always such a pain to deal with. I always take an old cell phone of mine, pop the SIM card out when I get there, I have to go buy another SIM card, I have to keep re-upping the data on it. It's just, I don't wanna have two phones with me, I don't wanna deal with that. I'm pretty excited for my first travels out of the country, not having to use a physical SIM card anymore, because honestly, it is really annoying. So if you guys have any upcoming travel plans of your own, cruising outside of the country, going on some adventures, check out Saily. They're a great option. They support a crazy channel like mine. They keep me out here doing what I love to do. And speaking of what I love to do, it's exploring bright blue water and more places in the bright blue water. I think we're gonna leave Nixon Sandbar here soon and head over to a new spot to take you guys along for the journey. But this water is just so freaking blue. I say we enjoy this here just a smidge longer.
We're going onto the boat, guys.
So we were just getting ready to pack up our stuff and we see this boat right here. He was just coming in full speed, blasting music, and I'm thinking he's getting really, really close to the sandbar that we're on right now. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing and he's good, I don't know. And then right as we're talking about it, he just beaches, just runs aground. Now he's stuck right there. And he immediately comes to the side of his boat just screaming Spanish at us, and I'm telling him in Spanish, hey, I don't speak much Spanish. Like, do you speak any English? And I asked him in correct Spanish, and he immediately just rapid fires a bunch of Spanish back at me, and I'm like, all right, man, he wants us to come over and pull him, but I'm like, give me a second, like we gotta pull the anchor up, we gotta get the motors firing, we got a lot of stuff to do. So we're gonna cruise over there right now and see if we can get this big boat unstuck. He said, help me, por favor. 2.5 feet of water right now, and he's got probably a 37-foot boat, I'm guessing. This should be interesting. Oh, it's a 40-foot boat. Oh man, that's bigger than I even thought.
You have to try and speak Spanish to him.
I know, I'm gonna have to try my Spanish here, but he's speaking really fast. Shit, we're about to hit ourselves.
What are we at?
Getting below 2 foot. Momento, no puedo escucharte. We got 1.5 feet here. No sé si puedo ayudarte porque tu bote es demasiado grande. No puedo, mi bote es demasiado pequeño. Tal vez podemos caminar. ¿Qué prefieres? ¿Quieres que los dos caminar a tu bote y usar las manos o quieres una línea? I don't know how to say rope in Spanish. He's like, I can pay you, I can pay you. I'm like, that's fine. We're in 1.5 foot of water right now, and he wants me to pull a 40-foot heavy boat. I'm gonna try, yeah. Oh, sh**. I think one of the motors died. Oh no. Momento. Just throw the line back for a second. Yeah, just let it go for a second. Sí, pero momento, mi motor derecha está muerto ahora. No sé por qué. This is not an ideal time for this. Solo tengo uno motor ahora.
Poquito a poco, ven. Tiene cámara ahí. Tiene que meterlo por el cuajito ese.
Okay. think so.
They have one motor.
I know. Something got jammed up in the starboard throttle, and I think it's not thinking that it's in neutral. Bro, he's not getting out of here.
You don't think?
Not with my boat. With one motor, no way. I'm gonna try to pull him this way once. And if it doesn't work, I'm leaving him. Because, I mean, I'll call somebody for him if he can't call anybody, but like, I got issues of my own right now. I only got one motor. His boat weighs a ton. There's no way, way more than a ton, but when you try to exaggerate and make drastically underestimations.
What's the smoke?
Diesel, probably.
That does not look good.
This is insane. This is... I think so.
Getting deeper. He's got to be almost out.
I don't know. It still only says a foot deep. I mean, look at that.
What's that? We're not going anywhere now.
This is insane. Good.
Oh. Let me grab that.
No! See? Hold on. We need to take that line off. No, so watch out. No, stop. Back. Don't touch it. It's gonna pull on you. It just my motor's up, something up. I mean, dude, that looks so bad.
It might have just been this.
Just the cowling?
Because I see it's cracked now.
Yeah.
Bro, he's got hella cash. He's waving at you. Are you gonna get his insurance or something?
I'm gonna need to, because if that f***ed up something in the motor, like, it's gonna be a lot of money.
He's gonna try to just hang you money and go away.
¿Tienes protección, like, insurance? No?
Yo cubano, no protection.
724.
Alex. Vamos, mira. Morro, call me, okay?
Okay, see. And he said he has no insurance. I mean, I might just follow him for a minute. Hey, ¿a dónde vas ahora? What even just happened?
That all happened so damn quick.
I try to help this guy, and then he just crunches my motor. I had to assess the damages now. Did you see how hard the motor got pressed so hard?
Yeah.
I feel like it had to have broken something else. Did you get that on video by any chance?
I got it all on video. I feel bad because I think I filmed it too well and didn't help enough.
No, that's
so
great.
I'm sorry.
When things happen that are crazy, it's better to get it on video. No! Hola, amigo. Sí, pero ¿dónde vives? ¿En Homestead? He has no boat registration numbers on his boat. He threw me $300 cash, gave me his phone number. I got really good pictures of his boat and everything. He told me to call him tomorrow and then he'll take care of everything and fix anything that's broken. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I do have his phone number and his boat. I feel like I should be able to find him, and we all have it all on video as well. So right now I'm gonna assess the damages, and of course in the middle of all of that, my one motor dies, and now I think I gotta take apart my throttle because I think something got messed up in here and it's not allowing it to go into neutral. Wow, that was, we went from just having a great time on a sandbar to crashing into a 40-foot boat. Jesus. Well, that was literally the epitome of what everyone told me it is like to boat near Miami. They say everyone's crazy, it just gets out of control and it's always problems, and I found out firsthand on my first day. Okay, let's assess some damages here. Let's take this baby off and see if we can see anything. It's actually not that bad. It sounded horrific.
It did.
It sounded so bad. I thought both the motors were destroyed. It's smashed into this injector as well. Honestly, I think for the most part, everything in here is all right. It did mess up this little Schrader valve. These two lines seem okay, and it's still running, which is good. So.
Dude, there was so much water back here when you hit.
The corner of the boat was like underwater.
I know, I thought we were about to sink low-key.
Since it was tied to this cleat, his boat was just I think he was still in drive, and he left it in drive. And I was trying to tell him like to stop. If he would have stopped and slammed it in reverse, we would have been okay. Or maybe I was probably still in a gear. I don't know. It was a freaking mess. I should have just called somebody for him or had a towboat come out and get him. Learned my lesson the hard way. Hopefully this guy will send me some more cash tomorrow, because the cowling alone, just this piece, is like $500. Honestly, for what happened to it, it's just like a couple little cracks right here. I would never make him buy me another one of those, but this bottom one, definitely want him to cover, because this got smoked right there. I'm not sure the price on this. I didn't price one of these, but not looking forward to the time it's gonna take me to replace that. That's the pain in the ass part. I'm glad that we got him out. We did something good. We got something bad in return. You know what? It's the bananas. It's the bananas we brought on the boat. That's what it is. Everyone says, I have never even looked into it, the superstition of not bringing bananas on the boat. And then here we are, me and Gunnar mocking it, just cheersing our bananas in the beginning of this video. And look what happens, see? So maybe the bananas are true. No more bananas on the boat. I've learned my lesson, guys. I apologize. All right, well, now I gotta tear apart this throttle, try to get this other motor fired up, and then hopefully get out to another location here, because we're having a great time, and then we weren't having a great time. Ay. So you can see the problem is these gears right here should not be moving. Like they should be, like this shouldn't move independently of that. Oops, just lost another piece. See if the starboard motor will fire up. I think when this gear comes up and then fires, I think it was, whenever the motor died, I think that gear was just stuck up in its place. I think it was kind of jammed. I think that's all it was. That is really cool. I've never actually seen that before. All right, we got the cowlings back on the motors. They're both firing up. Let's take a peek in the bilge while I still have this ability, because this entire hatch is supposed to be very sealed so that water doesn't come in, because it's very normal for water to splash over here and cover all of this. Now that I don't have it sealed because I've been working inside of here, all of the water is going straight inside. So I want to see, we took on a decent bit of water. Not much, honestly. It might look like a lot, but my float switch is barely even floating.
No.
That's honestly not bad at all. That's much better than I was expecting. I saw like this whole corner of the boat underwater at one point. I was like, oh no. I just haven't committed to sealing that shut yet because I've been working inside of there and fixing things. So that's on the list of things. It's on the list of things. Oh, I have to put the throttle back together. Now that that ordeal's all done, we got both the motors fired up, the throttles are all put back together. We're gonna try to salvage this day, and we're gonna try to go hit a lighthouse that maybe we can jump from, maybe we can't. Either way, it's a spot I've really been wanting to go see, so we're gonna cruise out there. We got 10 miles to go. It's a little bit offshore. Hopefully the water's not too rough out there.
Yeah, I think we're officially in the ocean. Like, look how close this gets to the water. Oh! Dude! That can't be good.
Might be a mission getting out there, I don't know. Okay, so we turned around, we came back to safer waters for right now because right here it's a little choppy and it's a little uncomfortable. As soon as we started getting out there, it was a little bit too much for this boat. At least for my first time being offshore, I don't think I should be in like 4 foot, 5 foot waves. I don't know if that's what those were, but they felt pretty freaking big. I know some people will probably laugh at me thinking that was like nothing, but for a 24 foot, 30-year-old boat, someone who doesn't really know what they're doing, I was a little dicey out there. It's kind of crazy. We had some pretty big waves crashing over the front of this thing.
We're soaked and we're sitting inside this little cab part.
Yeah, everything in the cockpit was getting soaked. But now that we're back in a safer area, I pulled up the marine forecast for Key Biscayne and it says small craft advisory. I would consider us a small craft for sure because we are. Small craft advisory in effect through Friday morning. The rest of the day today, it says south winds 5 to 10 knots. It says light chop. This feels like a little bit of a light chop. When we were out there, that was, I don't care what anyone says, that was more than a light chop. And then chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon today, but it doesn't say anything about the actual wave height. I'll have to look up something else. For now, I'm gonna cruise back in a little bit farther and get away from even this little chop that we're in because we're kind of just like bobbing all over the place. Let's get back to some safety. It's been a day. It's been a very unexpected day to say the least.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to $14,000 boat and $14 million house. The segment where I feel a lot more poor than it's just as poor as I am. So welcome to the segment. As you can see behind me here, we have a bougie house. Can't help but be in all of the places that we see around here in Miami. It doesn't really make sense where the money comes from. Like that guy today handed us $300. He could have bought a tow membership for that cost too, but no, he just has the cash on him. It's pocket change to him, much like probably everyone in this little inlet we're in right now. I strategically showed you this side of the boat so I can make you feel a little bit good about yourself. But if you really want to just absolutely destroy your day, come over to the starboard side of the boat with me. This makes the other one look like a mere guest house. Our 17.5 bedroom and 16.5 bathrooms will be quite suitable for you. Insane wealth here. Welcome to Miami, baby.
Look at the Christmas tree inside that house. That thing's massive. All these houses have their own private beaches. It's insane. All right, that's enough feeling poor for today. Now we're gonna cruise over towards downtown Miami. The skyline is just too beautiful to not get close to. Well, we're finishing off our day here. Miami in the background, beautiful backdrops of the city. Today has been quite eventful to say the least. That's enough excitement for me down here in the wild west of Biscayne Bay near downtown Miami. I've been told that it's crazy down here. I didn't believe it, but it sure is. It's a freaking Wednesday right now. I can't even imagine what this place would be like on a Saturday or a Sunday on a nice hot day. I feel like there's probably crashes every day, all kinds of accidents. I appreciate you guys watching this video. We have a lot more boating content on the channel, so check out all the other videos. Subscribe if you're new here. We're gonna be getting into a lot more shenanigans down here. Hopefully no more crashes into other boats, but a lot more Florida boating content, Bahamas content, Florida Keys content, a lot more to come. My boat is currently just getting so much water in it. Waves are just constantly going over the back of the boat. Just like that. That whole compartment is not sealed properly, as I mentioned earlier in the video, so we're just taking on water, pumping it out. I think that's enough Miami for me today. I'm ready to head back home and start editing this video because this is gonna be a interesting one. I still have to assess all the damages on the motor, but thank you guys. Love you all. Catch you for the next video. Peace.